Hi everybody, and welcome to another new episode of News Behind the News. So now we're going to be talking about something quite interesting that me and DK are very interested about, which is about the fintech industry here in Asia. So DK, what have you seen in the fintech front that has caught your eye?
Well, in China, a major trend of fintech industry is that the banks are seeking opportunities to work with the technology companies. You've seen that the major big four banks have already partnered with the technology companies. We've seen Tencent partner with Bank of China, Baidu with ABC, Alibaba with CCB, and JD.com with ICBC. I think it's gonna be a trend in the fintech industry in China. How about you, Darryl? Have you seen any interesting trend?
Well, it's funny, when I look at the different trends, I do see it very similar. Fintech is growing quite steadily. According to some recent figures, Q2 2017, it's actually the investment in Asian fintech has actually been 760 million, which is showing a lot of growth. You're talking about collaboration. Definitely, we see a lot of collaboration between the likes of robo-advisories or even bond trading platforms, which is very different from the conversation from a couple of years ago when it was all about disruption. I'll eat your lunch to let's share lunch together and basically work together and using on the user base. Though, is there any particular emerging technologies in the fintech space that's caught your eye?
Well, in China, the hottest topic right now is cryptocurrency, the Bitcoin's development, right? But you know that the cryptocurrency is kind of suspended in China because the Chinese regulators is kind of concerned about the development of the cryptocurrency, which can be a threat to the financial system because some of the investors of the cryptocurrency may treat it as a tool to kind of do some money laundering activities. So that's one of their major concern about that. But we've also seen that Korea also suspend the cryptocurrency. Is there any interesting cryptocurrency development you've seen?
Well, there's definitely, like a big I would say divergence between how different governments are approaching cryptocurrency. So you mentioned China and Korea against initial coin offerings. Where if you go to Estonia, for example, they're trying to kind of use blockchain or cryptocurrency as part of their own fiat currency, which is also interesting to see that divergence. But in terms of just blockchain specifically, I mean, definitely a lot of people are looking at it. There are a lot of proof of concepts out there, but I just feel that right now the direction is kind of like, it could be anything. It could be payments, could be smart contracts, could be trade finance. So
it's still in early age.
I mean, still early days though. I mean, there are a lot of these consortiums out there, but the question that me and DK have, especially here at the Asset, is kind of where these consortiums will lead and eventually if they will all be interconnected. But I guess we'll have to wait and see in that sense. Anyway, from the Asset newsroom here, News Behind the News, and stay tuned for our next episode coming quite soon.